Rice water does work.
Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sharon, and today is all about rice water. So we're going to talk about protein, how to grow this hair with rice water. I'm going to show you my recipe on how I make my rice water, as well as how I apply it to my hair. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Also click the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And while we're at it, go ahead, click the like button. So let's get started.
So what you need to make rice water is very simple. You just need a bag of white rice, a container to store the rice water in, and a measuring cup, and a knife, a butter knife. So we have our rice. And I'm going to use, I really don't measure out how much rice I use. I'm not even going to measure it. Let me just be real. So I'm going to cover the bottom of this container with rice. So let's see how much that is. Cover the bottom with rice. Like about that much. And let's see how much that measures to, so I can give you a real measurement. So that's about, what is it, like a half a cup. So put it back in the container, and then I just like to cover the rice with water, but I do use alkaline water because I just think it's better for you overall, for your overall health. So I thought alkaline water would be great for my hair. So I'm going to fill this with alkaline water. I think I'm going to do maybe a cup. We'll see as we go, because I don't measure, but I would like to have measurements so I can share. So yeah. So I have a cup of alkaline water. So this is a cup right now, and I'm going to cover the top of the rice. So I just want to cover it, and I'll let you know how much water that is. Cover it, cover it, cover it. So there we go. So that looks about right, how I do it every time. So pretty much it's a half a cup of rice and a cup of water. So I poured the rice into the container, and then I put water on top, and you just want to stir it around with your fingers. So now I'm going to strain the rice. So we want to get rid of the dirty water, and then we're going to add new water to the rice. Okay, so after you strain the water out of the rice, so we cleanse the rice, and you see this is the rice now, it's all wet. Now we're going to pour in about a cup of water, alkaline water, over the rice. And now you want to take your butter knife, kind of cut the rice. So you want all the good ingredients from the inside of the rice grain to come out into the water. But day one, the rice is usually very, very hard, and it's hard to cut. So I like to cut it a little bit, and then I come back day two. You want the water to get cloudy, to get kind of white-like. And that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to cover the rice, and you want to keep it in a dark area, a dark place where it can sit overnight and ferment. Pretty much you want the rice to spoil. So you want the rice to spoil in the water. And that's how you make rice water. So this is it. So we're gonna come back the next day, because I let my rice water sit for at least 2 days. And on the third day I use it. So we're gonna come back tomorrow on day 2 to see how we're looking. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so it's been a whole day with the rice water in the water soaking. It's kind of cloudy. So what I'm going to do is, now that the grains are soft, I'm going to take the knife and just try try to cut the rice. Okay, and I'm gonna let it sit another day. So this is what we're looking like.
So it's day 3 and this is what we're looking like. I gotta get the container open. But at this point, the rice water is ready to use on your hair. This is what it should look like. The smell is horrid. So you know your rice water is ready to use on your hair when it has a strong, pungent, musky type of smell. That means the rice in the water has fermented, meaning the rice has spoiled, and that's what we need to use as a protein treatment. You need the spoiled rice water. So one indication that it's ready is you'll see that the water has a lot of bubbles, a lot of bubbling. So at this point, I separated the water from the rice, and now I'm going to pour the rice water I'm going to use on my hair into a spray bottle. This is the easiest way to apply the rice water to your hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it all into the spray bottle.
So I just washed my hair. My hair is towel dried. It got too dry, so I did re-wet my hair just a little. And now I'm going to apply the rice water. I put the rice water in here. So now I'm going to spray it all over my hair. And when I say it smells horrible, it smells really bad. Like, ugh. But you gotta do what you gotta do for hair growth. So the good thing is with the rice water, you can, I guess, make a batch and spray it on your hair, and whatever you have left over, you can refrigerate, and so it can stay fresh, and then you can use it as a leave-in treatment, or you can use it again when you wash your hair. But honestly, I don't keep it really. I just use what I have, and whatever is left over, I throw out. So you want to make sure you get your edges. Want to grow those edges nice and thick. You want to get your roots, because that's where the real hair growth happens. You want to get your ends, because we want to keep the ends strong so that they can stay, not break off, and so we can retain length. Then going back to our sections, going to spray this section some more, and this gets really nasty and stinky, so make sure. And then I'm going to twist this section up. And I also like to massage it in the scalp. So I like to give my scalp a massage and just really let the rice water sink into my scalp. Now I know some people add like rosemary oil or lavender oil to their mix to make it smell better, but for me, I prefer just to smell the raw smell of the rice water. I don't like to make things that stink smell good by adding, I guess, perfumes or scents, because to me it just smells stink good, and stink good stink good is worse than stink to me. So I just rather smell the real raw scent of the rice water. And the thing is, after you rinse it out, you won't smell the rice water. So it's great for that. It's just, you're gonna smell it while you're treating your hair with the treatment, but you're not gonna smell it after you wash it out, because after I apply my rice water, I keep it in for at least an hour, and I like to do heat. That's when I started applying heat. I started applying heat because I saw this girl on YouTube. She did a rice water treatment and she got under the dryer, and when I say that really changed the game for me. So now I sit under the dryer for at least 30 minutes, but I try to go an hour, and after that I rinse it out, and then I apply my deep conditioner. But heat really changed the game. If you have a hooded dryer, or even if you don't have one, I think you should invest in it. I recommend it. It's a really good investment for your deep conditioning and for your protein treatment with the rice water. So you just want to make sure your hair is completely drenched with the rice water. Like it needs to be soaking wet. Get it in between the parts. Let's go ham. Go ham. And this is a great cheap alternative to expensive protein treatments because you can make it at home. And the bag of rice is like $1 or something. Just need water. Everyone has water, but I do recommend alkaline water, which is a lot better for you overall. So I'm going to use a Ross bag this time. And thumbs up this video if you shop at Ross, and let me know if you've ever been to Ross, and if you haven't, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all sleeping on a Ross. Ross is amazing. Everything is so cheap, so affordable. If you watch my vision wall video, I got that Boss canvas from Ross, and it was like something crazy, like $8. It was less than $10. And Ross has everything from robes to shoes to shampoo, conditioner, dresses, like everything you need. Even snacks, but I don't trust the snacks, like chips and stuff from Ross. Cookies, I don't know. I don't like food from clothing places. Put the Ross cap on. And now I'm going to sit under the dryer for at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna aim for an hour and I will be back. Just some tips. I'll sit under the dryer for 30 minutes, and then after that I do rinse out the rice water out of my hair with cool water. I go ahead and do my deep condition treatment. So that's just gonna keep my hair nice and soft and conditioned, and that's also when I detangle my hair as well. So those are some tips. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please, 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 why I gotta beg? Go ahead and click the subscribe button, click that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss out on anything. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I gotta go because this hair, if I let this stuff dry, it's gonna be a problem. We are almost 3 months post relaxer. I have to braid up this hair. I'm going to braid my hair in like 5 to 6 cornrows so I can wear my wig for an additional 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna go get my hair done. So I gotta go because if this stuff dry, it's gonna be a problem.